2012 and 2013, I had knee replacement surgery. And over the 3 months or 4 months between when I learned I was having the surgery and when I actually had the surgery, I spent a lot of time thinking about where I would want to go for rehab. Whether I would want to go to a place where I worked and have people that I worked with help me with very personal things. And I hadn't fully decided when I had the surgery. And the social worker at the hospital came in and said, your doctor says that you can go for rehab. P.S. I live in a house that is a split level, so getting up and down the stairs post knee replacement was not a real good idea. And I said to them, I'm thinking about Daughters of Sarah. Are there other places that you recommend? And they came up with, I think, 3 more names, maybe 4 other places, all of which I had been in because in my work for Jewish Federation, I have been in almost every nursing home in the Capital District. And I sat there for a very short time and I said, let's go with Daughters. Because I knew that I would be well taken care of. I also knew that the food would be food that I could eat because it was kosher. I knew it would be good food because I've eaten it. And I knew that the Sabbath would at least be on the radar screen. And in fact, I asked for a bottle of grape juice and some challah rolls. It was not a problem. I was able to go to services led by both my volunteers who stood in for me and also the regular Shabbat morning people. And I got very good care, and I don't think it was only because it was me. Met some lovely people that I stayed in touch with. One of them just passed away, and it was overall a good experience. And it really gave me a sense of what was on the other side. I'm not going to say it was all good. I can now say I know what it's like to have to go to the bathroom at 2 a.m. and wait for your bell to be answered. But it was in some ways, it changed a lot of my perspective on things because it gave me a different viewpoint.
Well, that's just it. It gave you that unique perspective that you wouldn't otherwise have. I mean, you try to have that empathy, or you have that empathy and try to see their viewpoint, but now you know that you have that, so it kind of gives you just a little bit more insight as to what they're going through.
And in fact, when I would do orientation for new staff afterwards, I would say, I know what it's like to be in that bed, and I can tell you, this is what you need to remember. So I thought that was unique, and it certainly changed a lot of how I looked at things here.